All right, today, one flower shop in South Phoenix providing some very important Mother's Day gifts despite a massive two-car crash that caused serious damage. That crash, as you can see, taking out an entire mural. It happened about 2 weeks ago and left the family-run owners of Baseline Flowers scrambling to clean up in time for this important holiday. Our Ashley Holden shows us how this business is relying on lessons from generations past to push through.
Here in the back, you can see the extensive damage left behind when those two cars crashed into the shop. You can see this beam here completely bent, but after just 1 week, the owners were able to board things up and get ready for Mother's Day.
Hi, how can I help you?
Kathy Nakagawa and her family have been spreading flowers throughout the desert for over 70 years.
I have a ton of memories of just my grandfather especially being here and being in the shop every single day.
Kathy, now the only sibling living in Arizona, took over the shop recently.
There were things I remembered, so that was nice, and stuff comes back to you, know, from when you were a kid.
But one night, her family's legacy badly damaged as two cars crashed into their building. Everyone was okay, but police think speed was a factor. The crash left debris everywhere and the shop's cooler at risk.
Which is where we hold the majority of our flowers. And if that were damaged, that would kind of do us in. It would have been really hard to recover from that.
But with the help of contractors, in just 7 days, they were able to clear the debris and have time to prepare for one of their busiest days of the year.
My mom, I think, took it as kind of a sign like, oh, I can either continue with the shop since we could rebuild, or I don't have to and I can be done.
But Kathy remembers in the 90s when part of the shop went up in flames. Her parents pushed through.
Both of my parents were incarcerated during World War II, and there's this Japanese saying, shikata ga nai, it can't be helped. And so they would just like, you can't do anything about it, so you've got to move on. That attitude is instilled in me, and that's what we've tried to do too.
As they work to rebuild, Kathy is hopeful the city will step up and do something about the increasing amounts of traffic.
Because they were the ones who chose to expand Baseline from 2 lanes to 4 lanes and then 6 lanes and took our parking lot. So I hope it alerts the city of Phoenix to do more, to work with small businesses like us to try to make things better.
The owners tell me they don't know the full cost yet, but they do have insurance. They told me they do think a full remodel will take until around December. In Phoenix, Ashley Holden, ABC 15, Arizona.